What is going on YouTube, and I'm back with another challenge of the section called of free code camp of Sass. And in this one we're going to be doing the challenge called use @for to create a Sass loop. So it says the @for directive adds styles in a loop, very similar to a for loop in JavaScript. @for is used in two ways: start through end or start to end. The main difference is that start to end includes the end number and start through end includes the end number. So start to end excludes the end number, which means that it doesn't take the end number into consideration. However, start through end takes the end number into consideration, so it includes the end number. All right, cool. So it says that here's a start through here's a start through end example. So it's taking is declaring it as a for loop. So @for, this is our variable from, I'm assuming this is our list. Okay, 1 through 12. So the class call minus, alright, hash I. To be honest, I don't really understand what's happening here. Let's read this code. Alright, the paragraph. It should be explaining it here. So it says that the hash in curly brackets I part is a syntax to combine a variable I with text to make a string. Interesting. When the Sass file is converted to CSS, it looks like this. So in this way, so it puts as class of call 1 has a width of this, class call 2 has a width of this, class 3 through to 12 has a width of 100%. Okay, cool. So this is a powerful way to create a grid layout. Now you have 12 options for column width available as CSS classes. Alright. So now it says write a for loop. Write a @for directive that takes a variable j that goes from 1 to 6. It should create 5 classes, text1 to text5, where each has a font size set to 10 pixels multiplied by the index. Interesting. Right, so let's get started in the code, and from what I've understood from here, that we're gonna be creating a for loop, but in Sass, in which this is a index and this is our list. So in our case, it would be from 1 through to 5. Actually, I'll code it and then explain it to you. So we're going to be using a for loop, alright, and then it says which the directive that takes a variable j. So I would say this is my variable for variable j, which can also be called as my index. So it will go from 1 through 5. Alright, so this would be my list, I'm assuming. Oops, I forgot to add 4. Sorry guys, I'm doing this for the first time as well, so I'm learning a lot by just explaining you guys about the walkthrough of it. So it says for this is my index and this is my list. Alright, and then I'm gonna open the method here. Alright, I mean the for loop, and then what we're gonna say that it says that it should create 5 classes called text dot text hyphen 1 2 dot text hyphen 5. So as says here, this is how we create classes. So I will just do text because this is the requirement here, and I would say hyphen hash and then the variable in curly brackets. Alright, and then I think what this is gonna do is just combine the variable with the text to make it a string in this way. Alright, so I would again open another pair of curly brackets, and the requirement is to set the font size to 10 pixels multiplied by the index. So because this is our index, so we're gonna say font size, and then we're gonna do a colon. Alright, I'm hoping I'm correct. Yes, I am correct. So colon and then 10 multiplied by the index, which is J here. Alright, so that's about it really, I think. Yes, see how the font changed. So I think this is font 10, this is 20, 30, 40, 50. Alright, shall we have a look if it is in that way? Let's see if it is. Yep, see 10, and then if I do text it should say 20. So what exactly is happening here, that I'm just multiplying the default, which was 10, where did it go? Yeah, 10 through each iteration, so from 1 through 5. So I'm doing for the first one I did 10 multiplied by 1, and the second one 10 multiplied by 2, 3, 4 and 5. So eventually it became 20, and this one will be 30. Here we go. This is 40, I'm assuming. Yep. And the next one is 50. Alright, hope that makes sense now. So I'll just close this, and what this one is doing is just converting the indexes into string by prefixing it with the hash. Alright, now I know it can be a bit complicated at first for extreme beginners. I've got a bit of experience in programming, CSS, Java. I mean, starting in CSS, JavaScript, C#, VB.NET, etc., etc. So I still find it a bit difficult, but not as difficult as the complete beginners will do. So if you are one of those, please leave me a comment below if you're confused about any step here, and I will make sure that you guys get every explanation you need. Alright, so let's test this one. And yes, feel that need for speed. Oh yes, we do. Alright guys, this is it for this tutorial. I really hope you understand the concept of ads for directive in Sass, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, feel free to play around with this exciting feature of Sass, and yeah, see you later.